Hi guys, back in with another video. I thought I'd share the pages that I've done for NaNoJouMo so far. Today's day 9, obviously. I didn't do that page yet, so I'm going to show you the 8 pages. I did this video last night, but I didn't like how the lighting was with the dark. I mean, it looked yellow and bad lighting, so I thought I'd do it today when there's better lighting with the daylight. So anyway, say that because it's dark and, well, not dark, but it's cloudy and dreary and windy and blah. So, but anyway, this was from November 3rd, and the prompt was hopes and fears. And this one started out as a hot mess. I had craft paint left over from previous pages that were yellow and black, and then I took some antique white craft paint and scraped that on, and then I took some paper towels that had spray on them, and I used matte medium to paint that on, to glue that on, and it looked like a hot mess. And now you can see it doesn't. I took some magazine images and used matte medium on that, glue them in, and then I made some background paper with my Lindy spray, and then I took the stamped frame alpha stamps by Autumn Leaves, and stamped them on and cut them out and glued them on. And I also made lightning bolts because I hate them. And so that's November 3rd. And this was November 1st, and the prompt was take flight. In this page, the background was already done, and so I just, added what the prompt was. Again, I used the same alphabet stamps, and the T and the F I stamped on the kids book that I got at the thrift store last month, or a couple months ago. And the cat's from the same book, and the birds are from a magazine ad, and hopefully you can see the bugs I stamped are by Bug-A-Womps. And this was the 4th, and the theme was Matters of the Heart. And this page was pretty much done when I got the prompt. I did this like a while back, and that was just I drew the hearts, broken hearts, and painted them in a hot pink and a purple, and blacked out the page, and I called it done. It conveyed the message that I had in my head. And then I got in the prompt. I saw the prompt, and I decided to work with that prompt with this page. And the sentiments are from Ginger House, which is at gingerhouse.blogspot.com. She has a lot of good sentiments on her blog, and there's like new ones every day. Plus, I think you can go back to the blog and to find the older ones. And this one says, "Dear heart, I told you so. You didn't listen, brain. And dear brain, you don't understand. Please forgive me again, heart." And I did those with the white paint pen by Zig. And I took that paint pen and put dots all over the pages, and then my brain decided to take that pen and go over the outline of this heart, and I didn't like how it looked, so then I tried to take the purple paint that I used before, and it made it into a, light, a very light purple. So I might try to paint that again. And this one was from November 5th. The prompt was make a map. And I didn't really make one. I took the maps that I found like in magazines that I got from the Chicago Visitor Center in downtown. And then this paper here and here is from paper that I made, background paper that I made for the paper swap that I didn't send this one in. So I glued them down, and then I took turquoise and teal craft paint, and with a baby wipe I just smeared it all over the page. And then, as you can see, my mind is a little weird. A bunch of these things, are from the visitor center that I got from downtown, or from this one. This guy's from Michigan. So I'll start with this page. Actually, I'll start with this, because this is what started it all. Sue is from a pamphlet or a brochure from the Film Museum that I got, and I cut her out, and then I gotten a couple brochures from the Museum of Science Industry about the Dr. Seuss exhibit that's happening now, and that's from the Cat in the Hat that was on the brochure, and I just cut the hat off and put her on Sue, and then she has like her hand out, so I put the fish, like she's carrying the fish. And this is from a ticket from the Film Museum from 2005. I forget what exhibit I went to see. And then this was from a cover of a magazine from the visitor center. They have like a bunch of magazines, like for tourists, with stuff to do and all that. And then on this side, this is from the same magazine as this, and this I cut into different parts. This was the Willis Tower, and they have like 4 or 5 things, so you can go out. There's made of glass. You can go and look directly like you're standing in the sky. I've done it. It's really something. If you're afraid of heights, do not do that. And then this is from a brochure from the Shred Aquarium with their jelly exhibit that was going on. And thing 2 is from the same Dr. Seuss brochure, and this was from a Woodfield Mall brochure that I got at a hotel that I liked. And then this is from Detroit Visitor Center, and I liked it that I made it look like he's going to see Sue. And this one's from yesterday. The background was, I was working on it on the 7th on a page, and I didn't feel like using it, so I decided to use it for this prompt yesterday, which was we had to do a list, so I did a wish list. But anyway, the background was, I just used matte medium and glued down a paper towel that had spray on it, and then I took some scraps of papers that I sprayed Lindy Stamp Gang on there, sprays on there, and glue that with matte medium. And then I went into Word and used different fonts and wrote a wish list and cut them out into pieces You see, and then just glue them with white glue. So the wish list is right here, and I started out with like scrapbooking stuff and things, electronics, and then I went into it listed a couple other things as I went on. So binding system, like to bind it all and the cinch, because I don't have one. They're making all these books. I'm starting to like one. Love, an MP3 player to replace the one I have. The Freestyle Collection by Tracy Collins. I saw it last year at CHA here in Chicago, and I loved it because it's pink and orange. I like the. It was very retro to me. Be Happy, Lindy Stamp Gang, sprays and magical micas, a job. You can also see the fonts I have. I have a lot of cool fonts that I found online. Gesso and matte medium only because I'm running low out of them. Well, actually, I still have some gesso, but it's the Liquitex, and I'm not happy with the Liquitex. Basics. Tim Holtz embellishments. This is a cool font. Hopefully you can see it. Good. It's like how you stamp on dictionary paper and stuff. That's what that text is, or font, I should say. It's not cooperating. Rolodex card die, because I have addresses and I want to make cards for the addresses I have and put them in my the box. Because right now they're like in little pieces of paper and then big pieces of paper. Let's see. Good color pencils. So I have Crayola, and they're good, they're fine, but you want to play with the big people's toys. I originally had anything from Seven Gypsy, but the anything from wouldn't fit, so I just cut and said Seven Gypsies. Crafters Workshop stencils. That's self-explanatory. I don't have to say anything. iPad or some kind of tablet or e-reader, and I noticed that I spelled tablet wrong. It says table, but it's really supposed to be tablet. Sizzix dies and embossing folders. Neocolor tools. I have some, but want more colors to play with. Inktense color pencils, or Inktense watercolor pencils, and anything from October Afternoon, because I love that retro stuff. And there's probably more that I would like to have, but at the time I didn't think of them. So that's that journal, and then this is the other one I was working with these prompts. And hopefully this one was from, I thought I put the date on here. Oh, 11/6. This was, and the theme was Where Am I? And I didn't know this background was already done with the pink and the blue, and then I took chocolate brown, dark chocolate truffle by Lindy Stamp Gang, and I had this mesh that came from a bag of wood that my dad got, and I saw it and I'm like, that would be really cool texture, with the sprays and paints and stuff. So I took it and cut the bag up and used it for the spray, as you can see here. And then I went online and typed in the search, where am I quotes, and it came up with this one, and it's by Muhammad Ali. I know where I'm going, and I know the truth, and I don't have to be what you want me to be. I'm free to be what I want. And I made some paper with the Lindy's, with Hottie Patati, hot pink, turquoise glitter mist, some magenta homemade mist, and pink grapefruit shimmering mist by Radiant Rain. I think it's by. And I stamped each one of all these letters and the words with the Studio G stamp set. And the N really is D, because the N disappeared. It's been missing for a while. And the Y here, it's actually a V, and I just took my big pen and made a line to make the Y. And it came out mounted, and I tried to glossy accent it back to the wood, and the rubber just flew out of my hand, and it's probably in the vacuum when I vacuumed, because I couldn't find it. So I had to improvise. So that's that one, and then I think I got one more. And this one was on November 7th, and the theme was like, what matters, make it, I forget, whatever the theme was, I wasn't feeling it. Plus it was my birthday, so I decided to do a birthday theme. And the colors on here are like a chocolate brown, a teal, and like a light pink. And I used the pink by Claudine Helmuth. I forget the title of the color, but it's a pink. And as you can see Sue's back again, wearing a party hat. And she's carrying presents. The bat is from the Teresa Collins Celebration album kit that I got from Home Goods on the 7th. So I cut up some of the pennant page. There's a sheet like of triangles, so I cut them up, cut 3 of them out, and cut a couple of the sentiments things from the one of the sheets. And the presents are from cards that you get from, my mom got from Susan G. Komen when you send in donations. And then on this side, again, another sentiment thing from the sheet of paper. And Entertainment Weekly, the last issue that I got last Thursday, had the Muppets on the cover. And Animal is from the pullout. Oh, here it is. The theme for the 7th was make it happen for myself. So anyway, so he was hanging up here, and I just cut him out. And I was going to have him hanging up here, but it didn't look right, so he's right side up, and got a tilted hat from Teresa Collins paper. And then Fozzie was from the article in the paper, but I didn't have the heart, or I couldn't bear to cut him out, because I wanted this too. So I just photocopied on my printer that, and cut him out and glued him and put another hat on there. And it says Cake and Friends, and the cake is from the same, from that. So that's what I've done so far, and today's prompt is True Blue. And I'm probably going to do, every once in a while, do videos on what I've done. And I also got the pages up on my blog if you wanted to see, still pictures. I still got to do a blog post from yesterday's page. And that's shycraftygirl.blogspot.com. And thanks for watching.